What is going on in AI this week? Google just upgraded Gemini's reasoning and coding power and dropped a music model that turns your photos into full songs. Grok leveled up with multi-agent power, sharper at coding and generation. Claude hit near top-tier performance at 1/5 the cost. You can now clone voices in seconds or generate full studio-quality tracks with AI vocals. And more new tools for real-time video edit, segment image, and creating dynamic worlds just from text. At the Year of the Horse, humanoid robots are performing live and doing parkour. You're watching What's Next AI. Let's dive in. Lyria 3 is Google's new music-making brain inside the Gemini app, and it's honestly wild. First, you can just type something like, "Make a joyful Afrobeat song for my mom about our loud childhood home and her legendary family dinners." Gemini turns that into a 30-second track that actually slaps.
See as the house just dey sweet, now your love will make us complete. Everybody they shout and waka, but for your kitchen sweet aroma. For table we all gather.
Then upload a cozy photo of a dog and say, "Use this photo to create a warm, sleepy track about my dog napping in a safe, comfy room," and it builds a little lullaby for pets.
Softly, curled up in your favorite spot, a safe little world you've got.
I also tested its multilingual side by asking for an upbeat Japanese anime-style kids theme that shouts "Let's go" in different languages. The result was shockingly good.
広い空の下飛び出そう今新しい冒険始まるよ始まるよ始まるよ123で行くぞ Let's go 世界中へ
It's free in Gemini, so you can literally soundtrack your camera roll on the fly. Gemini 3.1 Pro is probably the smartest reasoning model out there right now, topping most public benchmarks. See how crazy this is. I built a fully featured bear alert app from a single prompt with live maps, danger zones, real-time sightings, and safety tips all wrapped in a modern UI. Then I cloned a complete Pac-Man game, and this high-fidelity ISS orbital tracker that renders a 3D Earth with real-time position data is just ridiculous. On top of that, you've got these wild animated SVG demos that are pure vector code running right in the browser. No video files needed. It's rolling out in the Gemini app with higher limits for AI Pro and Ultra users. Meanwhile, XAI is catching up with the beta of Grok 4.2, and Elon wants community feedback on it before the full launch. So let's test it. I gave Grok the exact same Bear Alert app prompt I used for Gemini, and it generated this app with live map markers plus all the alerts, tips, and reporting tools you see here. Which one do you prefer, Grok or Gemini? Next, I reused the same prompt for a Pac-Man game, and Grok's version looks like a proper retro arcade cabinet with a glowing maze and smooth movement. Do you like this take? Then I pushed it further with an alien bioluminescent ocean simulator, where Grok built an interactive WebGL scene so you can tweak glow, drift speed, and color in real time. Finally, my favorite part, trying its generative media. It can spin up cinematic video with dramatic camera moves, from this lonely night bus shot to this anime girl sequence, and keep faces consistent across prompts, like this stylized family portrait that still matches the original photo. You can try all of this right now in Grok on X. After Grok, Anthropic isn't slowing down either. Claude Sonnet 4.6 is the most powerful Sonnet model yet, with major upgrades across coding, computer use, reasoning, planning, and creative work. On SWE Bench verified for coding, it hits 79.6% versus Opus 4.6's 80.8%, while costing just 1/5 as much to run. It actually outperforms Opus 4.6 on Agentic financial analysis and office task benchmarks. Early Claude Code testers preferred Sonnet 4.6 over its predecessor 70% of the time, and even over Opus 4.5 in 59% of cases. For those on free and pro plans, Sonnet 4.6 is now the default, with pricing unchanged from Sonnet 4.5. Kikivoice lets you clone almost any voice from just a few seconds of audio. Watch this. I feed in a Trump clip.
"We will stand bravely. We will live proudly. We will dream boldly."
Type a script, and it comes back as smooth speech in his voice.
"We had some fun, we really did, but it's time to move on. You're fired."
Now it can even speak in over 75 languages. So let's switch to a Korean-style voice
야, 오늘 점심에 뭐 먹을지 생각해봤어?
and read a Japanese line.
こんにちは。本日はどのようなご用件でしょうか?
This crossover sounds surprisingly natural and super fun to play with. And the wild part is, there's no sign-up required, and it's completely free to use right now. Mureka V8 is one of the best platforms for creating high-quality AI music with a natural human touch. Let's hear an example.
Lights out, and the spark in the dark. Watch it blow.
It's hard to believe this was made by AI. Mureka V8 delivers incredibly realistic and expressive vocals that sound full of emotion. Here's another example.
Just one. Me, myself, and I. That's the magic number. I bought a ticket for a movie, see popcorn and a soda, gotta have a treat.
Its music chain of thought engine builds full songs with intros, verses, and choruses that evolve like real music. It even outperforms Suno V5. Plus, the AI audio editor lets you mix, master, and export individual stems for post-production. Stuck for ideas? Use genre templates like EDM, R&B, or Latin to spark inspiration. Give Mureka V8 a try now. Link below. Connie TTS2 is a TTS model for fast and expressive speech. Let's try the live demo. I pick a Glasgow accent, type in the text, hit generate, and in a second it comes back with this gritty, energetic local vibe.
Listen, last night's game, the old firm, aye, my team gets pumped again. Pure murder. I'm sitting in the pub with my pals, screaming at the pub with my pals, screaming at the telly.
Next, switch to a New York accent and listen to this.
Hey, traffic on the FDR. Forget it. It's a nightmare. I'm in my cab. Yeah, I splurged trying to get...
Last, I flip over to a San Francisco accent.
No, that does not make you a failure. No, sweetie, no. It just means that you're having a tough time.
The result is natural human-like speech with 22 kilohertz audio quality. The model packs around 450 million parameters designed to run smoothly on affordable servers. The full code is available on its project website. Code 2 Worlds lets you turn text prompts into full 4D scenes, and here are some of the coolest examples. You can ask for a 10-second forest time-lapse where the lighting shifts from sunrise to night, and it animates the whole day, just from that description. Another prompt gives you a glowing underwater jellyfish drifting through coral straight from text. There's also a scene where a brown glass bottle rolls across a sunlit living room floor and a cup spills on a coffee table with water flowing off the edge. So it's not just pretty frames, it's whole little worlds, animated from your words. The installation code is already up on GitHub. Light 4D lets you relight an entire 4D scene while the camera swings around it like a movie shot. Here, the character stays perfectly solid as the viewpoint rotates from the side to way behind, and the lighting completely changes like you just moved the sun. Then watch it push to 90 and even 180 degrees, and the shadows still wrap naturally around the body. Imagine taking a simple volumetric performance and instantly previewing it under any lighting setup for films or virtual production. Compared to the other methods on this page, Light 4D keeps faces, clothes, and tiny details much sharper as the camera moves. The code isn't released yet, so stay tuned. ConverSeg is wild. You just ask the image a question and it highlights exactly what you mean. Like this one. Ask segment objects most likely to tip over, and it instantly masks that tall, unstable vase on the shelf. Then segment the object serving a substituted functional role, and it locks onto the banana being used as a phone handset. Next, identify the sphere farthest away from the polar bear, and it nails the right ball out of the bunch. Finally, identify the region showing rapid external movement, and the rushing scenery outside the train window lights up. And here's the bonus. There's a live demo where I try segment the luggage resting precariously, and it instantly masks exactly the unstable bags on top. The installation code is already live on GitHub if you want to run it yourself. EditCtrl is something else. You just type a prompt, draw a mask, and it edits your video in real time. So look at this. You say, change the donkey to a zebra, and it swaps cleanly in just 4 seconds. The old method took 74. Scribbled skyline masks plus prompts for a UFO. Fire-breathing monster and portal turn the shot into a full kaiju invasion layered into the original footage. A simple change, the stairs to a waterfall, instantly transforms the whole scene while keeping everything else intact. A quick remove the elephant mask erases it cleanly and reconstructs the background as if it was never there. Imagine using this for film post-production content creation or AR editing without needing a render farm. The code is still under review, so stay tuned. AnchorWeave generates long videos where the camera keeps exploring a world and nothing breaks. Wow, look at this. Give it one single image of a dark alley, and it generates a full camera walkthrough, keeping every brick, light, and corner consistent the whole way through. Then a pirate ship deck surrounded by icebergs. The camera pans wide across the whole scene, and every cannon, rope, and glacier stays razor sharp. Then a Zelda-style open field. It just keeps going, building the world as it moves. Other methods blur out or hallucinate details the further the camera travels. AnchorWeave holds it together by remembering what it already saw. The GitHub code is already up. Go play with it yourself. This week, robots are taking over the 2026 Spring Festival Gala, the Year of the Horse. They're dancing, performing kung fu moves in perfect sync, and pulling off gymnastic routines live on CCTV. And here's the behind the scenes of how that actually came together. Dozens of Unitree robots rehearsing in a giant warehouse, moving in formation, nailing backflips right next to the crew, with founder Wang Xingxing standing calmly among them. Thousands of hours of training just to deliver 4 minutes of magic on stage. Amazon's fundamental AI research team just unveiled Perceptive Humanoid Parkour, a modular framework that lets a humanoid chain parkour moves in one continuous run, climbing 1.25 meters obstacles, jumping gaps, vaulting, rolling, and walking, using only onboard depth sensing and simple velocity commands. That matters because Amazon is actively testing humanoid robots for warehouses and last-mile delivery, where imperfect floors, loading docks, ramps, scattered parcels, and constant edge cases demand truly adaptive mobility. That's everything from This Week in AI. All the tools are linked below. Tell me which one surprised you most. This is What's Next AI. See you in the next one.